What is up, ADG traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with a new strategy for V75 that I'm going to share with you guys. It's very much linked to the previous strategy that I shared about 7 or 8 days ago. You can go watch that video if you haven't, so that you are able to understand some of these settings that I'm going to introduce in this video. But it doesn't mean that the strategy that I posted a week ago is now obsolete or it doesn't work. It does work, but this is just an updated version. Like they say, there are so many ways of killing a cat. So this is just one of the ways in which you can trade V75, right? It's not the only way, it's just one of the ways. So I'm just going to share with you guys the new twist that we have in the strategy that I shared a few days back. Okay, if you haven't watched that video, go check it out. It's a great video. It has been doing great. I've been receiving great results from you guys that have been trying to use it, and the feedback has been great, right? But before we get into today's business, there is something that I want to address, which is very sensitive to me, and I feel sorry for the people that lost because of that. It has come to my attention that there are people that are impersonating me. There are people that are talking to you guys as if it's me, and they are taking money from you and for various things, and they are posting a lot of things that is not related to ATG, that is not related to me. And I just want to say one trade that we actually found out was they are giving you a number that is supposed to be mine but is not mine from the comment section, right? Guys, my number can only be found either in the description box or in my Telegram channel with the link in the description box only. Okay guys, let's make this clear. If you want my number, you will get it either on the screen of this video where I'll put it, or in the description box, or in the Telegram channel with the link in the description box, not from the comment section. Remember guys, the comment section, anyone can comment. The comments are open, so anyone can comment and act like there's me, it's me. So I've realized that there's been an account that is a name that is similar to mine, but if you look at the letters, they are actually different. They just changed around a few letters and copied my profile picture for my YouTube, and it looks like me, but it is not me, guys. If you want my number, get it from the Telegram channel, get it from the video, or get it from the description box, because only me can post in the description box, guys. Please do not fall victim from these fraudsters that are posting nonsense in the comment section and trying to deceive you. Okay guys, I'm sure we've addressed this. If you want to see our results, if you want to see our community, go join our Telegram channel. The link is down below. If you want to see some of our stuff, you can also join. Follow me on Instagram. The link is also in the description box only. Okay guys, so as usual, you can like the video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I post a video. So let's get right into today's settings of the video. Today's settings we'll be using the first four settings will be coming from the previous video, and then the other new setting you'll get it from this video. Okay, so we're going to be adding moving averages. So the first moving average that we're going to be adding is a simple moving average with period of 10, right? And then apply to high. Those that watch the previous video know this setting, and then the color should be pink. Please follow exactly my color so that we move together. Okay, so it's 10, simple, high, and then color is pink. And then I'm going to click done, and as you can see on my charts, now I have a pink line, pink simple moving average. Okay, the next one is a moving average with period of 20. It's also a simple moving average, so I'm going to keep it like that on method, and then apply to close. Then the color, I'm going to put it to black, right? Then I'm going to click done. Now I have a black simple moving average, And then the third one is an exponential moving average, and the period is 30, and apply to close, and then the color I'm going to change it to blue, right? I'll put 300 here instead of 30, so you should have something like this instead. So I have 3 lines now. I have the 10, the 20, and the 30. Okay. The next thing that we're going to add is an RSI. We're just going to add the RSI, which is the relative strength index. And remember, we said the period is 1000. This is from the previous video. Apply to close. Color is black. The levels are still the same. We have level 20, which is the buy zone, level 80, which is the sell zone, and then we put the color to gray, and then I'm going to click done, and what we basically have is something like this. So now the new twist is, from the previous video we used the stochastic indicator now, remember, but now we're going to be using the Ichimoku, right? So the Ichimoku is a very, very accurate and very significant trading indicator. We'll talk about it more in detail in another video, but for now let's just add it to this strategy and you see how we're going to use it. So I'm gonna go to main chart, and then we'll click this F on the main chart, right? And then I'm going to go to Ichimoku right here, and then the settings are as follows. There's 170 fill, and then the colors, you can just copy them as they are because they are important. This time do not choose the colors of your choice. Copy these exact ones because they are important. Okay, then I'm going to click done. So what I now have is an Ichimoku cloud here on my main chart. We're going to do the same thing for our indicator window. So right in line with the indicator window 1, I'm going to click this F and add our Ichimoku again with the same settings, with the same colors, and nothing has changed basically. Okay, and I'm going to click done. So now what I have here is the complete strategy for V75 1 minute trading, right? V75 1 minute trading. I'm going to adjust my zoom levels to be the smallest possible, right? Now this is what I have, the smallest possible. For you to have the smallest possible, you just pinch your screen and start pulling it inwards until you have these small candlesticks that you can barely see, right? So the smallest, I think it's level 5, can't remember, but the smallest possible. Okay, now let's get into when do you buy or when do you sell, right? When do you buy or when do you sell? So basically I'm going to start off with when do you sell. For selling, we want to use the red color, right? This is why I was saying make sure you copy the colors correctly, because we want to use the red cloud. And the basic condition for a sell is you want to have a black cloud hitting the sell zone or hitting 80, reaching level 80 here in this, which is the sell zone, right? So the moment the cloud turns to red while it's in a sell zone, right, you are supposed to enter a sell. So as you can see, the market started to fall. The market started to fall at this moment, going down, going down, going down. Remember, we are still in our 1 minute time frame because this is a 1 minute strategy, right? Can you see? It started falling. It started falling and falling and falling, right? So let's look at another example again. We said for a sell, we want a red cloud in the sell zone. We want the red cloud to hit the sell zone or level 80. At this point, red cloud, it reached the sell zone. Can you see the point you were supposed to take the sell? And it went all the way down. I'm going to explain when to take profit, right? I'm going to explain when to take profit. Let's look at another example for a sell. Okay, we had a short sell here. The cloud reached level 80 and it sold. Level 80 and it sold. It sold. Okay. Let's look for the last example for a sell. Okay, this has been a sell for days. Level 80, and it's sold. You can see it's sold. Okay, let's talk about the buy trades, which is basically the opposite. We want the green cloud to hit the buy zone, which is level 20. Once the green cloud hits the buy zone, which is level 20, we enter into a buy trade. And as you can see at this point, the market started to go up, and you would have been making lots and lots of profit. Again, at this point, green cloud, buy zone, and the market pushed up to this level. Okay, again at this point, the same scenario, level 80 green cloud, and we went all the way up. So we can go on and on and on looking for these examples. I think you can actually do that on your own so that I don't waste your time here. Okay, so that's how this strategy works. So basically, now what's left is you would want to know when to exit. You can use this strategy in reverse if you are not good with using your risk reward ratios. I talked about it in the past videos. I don't know if you guys still remember, but you can simply use the strategy in reverse. Let's say you entered a buy at this point. You're obviously going to exit when you reach the sell zone. Why? Because this is when you start anticipating that the red cloud is coming. And as you can see, a few minutes later, the red cloud came, which means you are supposed to now enter a sell. So basically, you're using the strategy in reverse. The same is true if you're in a sell. You basically wait for the red cloud to reach the buy zone here, because that's when you start to anticipate a new trend or a trend reversal, or you start anticipating market to start going in the opposite direction. Okay, but that doesn't mean that it's always the case. Sometimes the market, guys. It does not always follow these rules of saying if we are done with the trend, we reverse and go the opposite side. No, sometimes we have a reset. Those that know BTMM know about the reset, where basically the market tries to push up again and then go back in the same direction that it was going, right? But that is the basic way of taking profit with this strategy. It will work at least 80% of the time, which is good, because I think if you know what you're doing, you only need a strategy that works 33% of the times, right? So that's all for today. Leave your comments of how you think the strategy is going to work. Like this video so that the YouTube algorithm pushes it so that many people can get the same help that you just got here for free. Also remember to subscribe, it's free, and join my Telegram channel so that you get notifications directly from me. You get our promotions from our VIP groups. You get everything that is related to ATG from me rather than from the comment section, which is now being infiltrated by fraudsters, right? So until next time, guys,